Hello, Cinema Peeps!
Hello!
Hey Cinema Peeps, welcome back to another Talkie Tuesday.
Hey, Cinema Peeps!
Hey Cinema Peeps, welcome to another episode of Talkie Tuesday.
Good enough. Good enough.
Good enough.
Everything's working, nothing's gonna fall apart.
Knocking on all the wood.
See, that's why you still need wood.
Right?
Just so you can knock on that shit.
Exactly.
Oh my lord. Oh, hello, Cinema Peeps.
Hey, Cinema Peeps.
I am so sleepy. I don't know why.
Were you up late?
Not really. I actually went to bed semi on time. Maybe it's just the
one
day.
of those days.
It's cloudy and I'm just like, sleep time. Or maybe I'm just like, I have too much on my plate. What am I supposed to do?
That too.
That always doesn't help with your overall energy level.
Well, since we did the reacting to our Talkie Tuesdays videos a few episodes ago, we thought, why not continue, the laughter and embarrassment, I guess, in some ways, and do our first ever short films that we made for the channel as well. We'll react to our old short films.
Well, I mean, in part, that's why we started the channel. We really wanted to work on a video project again, and we just thought YouTube was the best way to do that.
Yeah.
To show off our work.
Hell yeah.
Because that was about a year after we were out of college, I think.
Yes, I believe so.
I mean, it was only yesterday. It was only yesterday. We're young.
Right? What are you talking about?
We're young and spry. Right? But I think this will be fun. I don't think it'll be as cringy. Or maybe it will be. I don't know. Memory doesn't serve me right. But I don't know about you, but I personally always, every so often, rewatch all the travel ones we've done.
Oh, yeah?
And especially the, what did we call it? Our seasons one we did. One of our early one where we did 4 videos on the time of year.
Oh, yeah.
Did we give them a name? Season something?
Did we give them a name?
But yeah, so yeah, I don't know about you, but that's my extent of rewatching a lot of our old content. It's just those ones and then the travel vlogs.
Yeah. Yeah, I've revisited some of our videos in the past, but nothing like recent enough that I can really kind of like remember a whole lot. So I definitely haven't seen our short films in a hot minute. So
I was gonna say it'll
be exciting to watch.
Yeah, those are ones I actually haven't revisited. So I think this will be fun today.
This will be fun, yes.
We decided we're gonna do the first short film we ever put on the channel called Deadly Presence, which was directed by Kendra. I edited, and then the next one we did the following year, the Jack one, where I primarily filmed and directed that one, but Kendra edited that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
Woohoo! Yeah, I think that was like our first. Because I mean we technically took turns editing like those seasonal reels and stuff like that, because we just kind of like each share the footage that we took, and then just one person would kind of do them all together. But these ones we were kind of like the real challenge that we initially signed on for when we did the YouTube channel. Was, short film wise, one of us was gonna create it, the other one was gonna like either direct it or edit it, and we were gonna take turns kind of like sharing those roles between the two of us.
That was the plan anyway.
Yeah.
Sometimes it worked out, sometimes we're just like,
yeah, it definitely wasn't without its challenges, for sure.
Right. But I mean, that was our big appeal of our channel, was that, hey, we're from 2 different places. Even though I think it's funny because we thought that was such a big idea at the time, but I feel like it's become more and more common
Yeah.
That like no matter like what you do on in terms of like the internet, like if you're a gaming channel or something, like you tend to most of your team is remote.
Yeah, working remotely is more of a common thing these days.
Yeah. Not as exciting as it once was. But yeah, without further ado, this is Deadly Presence. Creepy music. Oh, it's even with it turned down.
Oh boy, starring my sister.
Tonka!
Oh, and Tonka! I remember I was trying to get him to bark so I could like use his like sound bites on a loop.
Oh yeah?
And use them. So he actually wasn't barking in that shot. Oh, Tonka. So ferocious.
Oh, here it comes.
This was the shot I was most excited to film for this.
Hell yeah.
So that shot there, actually, just want to pause it quickly. That shot was inspired by an episode of Supernatural that I watched. If anybody's a Supernatural fan, you could probably guess maybe which one it was, but it's the Something Wicked episode where something similar of a shot happens where there's this kind of creepy tree that's banging up against this little girl's window, and through the curtains you can see what kind of looks like, at first it's a tree, and then it just kind of like morphs into a creepy kind of like Voldemort hand or like just weird monster hand and stuff like that, and it unlocks the window and comes in and captures the girl and stuff like that. And so I always thought that was really like terrifying and creepy, and I'm like, ooh, I want to do something like that and turn that into a story. And so that's kind of where this came from.
Hell yeah.
Use that shot.
I can't remember because we did do a teaser. That's how pumped we were. We did a teaser trailer before this came out.
Did.
Which I think was just that shot, but I don't remember if that was if we did the tester shot for the teaser and this, you know what I mean? Because I know you did a test of that shot. I just can't remember if we ended up using it or not.
I think you're right. I think the tester shot was the one we did for the trailer, but that shot there was the one that I filmed with. I had a few friends help me out with that one.
Well, I still like it. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I remember we have in the gag reel that shot took forever to get Tonka to actually jump on the couch properly. We had to coax him with treats and stuff. Oh, it's so funny. Ooh, that transition.
Oh, I was wondering. I was like, that's a really long pan. What is happening?
Right? I was trying to show the transition of time, and yeah.
No, I just think I think I edited it. I could have maybe cut it shorter. I don't know. Do something with that. Maybe cut it a little bit more because that goes on for a little bit longer than anticipated. Oh.
Me trying to coax Tonka outside while I'm filming.
Tonka, get the fuck out. Come on. Oh, Kelsey. Shit, what the?
What happened?
Again, I don't. It's not to be mean. We really appreciate everyone who helps us out.
Oh yes, 100%. For the amount of years I've forced my sister to act in short films and projects of mine, yeah, I gotta give her props.
Maybe it wasn't hard for her to draw inspiration. She was like, "Fucking Christ, again!"
Right? Well, and too, it didn't help that her friend Zena was also like, well, shout out to Zena. We all know Zena. Zena was she was there too, watching the hockey game. So like every other time, like the Oilers would score or like something would happen that would make Kelsey laugh because she was. So we were having some trouble trying to get her to like get into the character.
Really focused. Yeah, score!
Right? That's why there's such a great gag reel for this one. Every time that monster appears in this short film, it's always somebody different I had be the monster.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't the same person.
That's kind of cool though, because then like then you can't really pinpoint a shape or anything. Oh.
Yeah. Weird sound effect.
Oh.
Ooh, a knife. What she gonna do with that knife? Foreshadowing. They definitely used a lot of like tight angles for this one in particular. Not a lot of whole wide angles.
Doors went.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like this.
Yeah, I was proud of the lighting for this shot.
Should be. I laugh, but I remember I was very proud of my wind effects.
It was yeah, that was your sound effects.
That was all from my mouth hole.
Hell yeah.
And then, yeah, I think I just reverbed and echoed it and stuff, so I was very proud.
It was very creepy.
Very spooky. I remember I was very proud. But I mean, on no fairness, like, sound design can be so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Because even, like, when the door was opening, I'm pretty sure I used one of the doors in my house, because obviously doors don't creak like that. So I believe I inserted a creak from my door. Ooh. If memory serves me correctly. Because I know that was
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Things. Yeah, I remember there was two big things. The wind effect and the creaking of the door I was very proud of.
That's awesome.
Very proud of.
Good job.
Good job to you too. Team effort.
Definitely not a fan of my lighting choices in this one. But again, this is the first, so
right. And also
I gotta go easy on myself.
Right. And to be fair, like when you're lighting something, it's very like, I mean, we were smart enough to be like, it's night, but even in a house, like if you like even in anyone's house, like the color temperature of lights can be drastically different depending on if they're old light bulbs or not, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's very hard to A, white balance for that, or B, light for that if you have drastically different colored or colors of, or sorry, not colors, but like temperatures of lighting.
Yeah.
That you're trying to compete with.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, snap.
I was like, Batman? Oh no!
It's gone. Dun dun dun.
Yay! Basic ass font. Oh, I remember you did this shot. Scene. Yeah. Our own little end credit scene, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh shit.
I remember something tells me you did that shot backwards.
Did I?
I think you did. Look at that eye.
So creepy.
It's more purple than I remember. But that's thanks to your mom. Thank you to Kendra's mom. Yay!
Thanks to my mom, yeah. And her beautiful blue eyes that we made very creepy.
Very. But there we go. That was Deadly Presence.
That was Deadly Presence, yeah.
What a whirlwind.
Boy. Oh man, yeah, like definitely I'd like to think I've come a long way with my lighting. I mean, I've definitely expanded my gear. I've got a lot more like actual like lighting gear now. Back then the only light I really had was other than like the one handheld lamp that was like really bright, which was good, and I used it for most of those kind of like darker shots where it was just like looked like more like spotlight kind of spooky lighting and stuff like that. But yeah, it's it's interesting to see how far, like, you know, the progression of learning different lighting techniques and yeah, like I was saying, like a lot of those shots were really tight, and I'm trying to remember like if that was just because I didn't want to reveal too much of my house, because I didn't put a ton of effort into like set deck.
Yeah.
And I know, like, you know, depending on the story and stuff like that, like set deck can also really help immerse the audience into the story you're trying to tell. And I think just for time and you know, for what I was trying to go for, I noticed there were a lot more like close-up shots, not a whole lot of like establishing shots.
But I mean, that's also because it's a horror, and I feel like we did have that discussion of like we wanted to keep it tight, so again, that you couldn't tell what the monster was, and stuff like that. So maybe that also played into it a little bit.
Yeah,
because a lot of it was toit. But I mean, I don't know. There's still like some shots, and I'm like, wow, yeah, that's still really good. Yeah. And I mean, like, yeah, we can have better equipment, but if you can't compose a shot, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
But I think as our first go around, I thought it was pretty good. But I mean,
yeah, it wasn't bad.
I'm biased.
Pat on the back.
Yeah, pat on the back. I'm biased. But we shall watch Jack. And then obviously, the summer after, or not the summer, the
fall after.
Yeah, we wanted to do more short films, and we were like, you know what, Halloween is a perfect excuse, so let's continue going forward with that theme.
Right? Me being the horror nut, I was like, let's make scary movies.
And I, being too terrified, was like, at least I can control the horror.
I can control it.
But yeah, so this one is Jack, and these are my friends Danielle and Kirsten. Thank you for helping us out.
Yeah.
But yes, this is our one we did the following year.
It looks pretty cool. Yeah, the lady at the market did a good job.
You want to be my best friend forever and ever and ever?
No thanks, Pumpkin. I've got a best friend. Her name's Amy. Weirdo.
I guess I
nice
have to
pumpkin.
take you to Jacqueline.
Oh, so like very good. Who are their characters' names? Dialogue. So good. Oh, the park, that was so nice.
Cry your eyes out.
You're so warped.
I know.
Really your best friend, though?
Yeah, probably. Am I your best friend too?
Not until I make you into pie.
Ooh.
Oh, and Rachel, don't let what Chipu get ya. Don't even joke about that.
See ya.
Damn. Man, again, speaking of like equipment, audio equipment, goddamn. Like, I don't know, just because like the music's like a little bit louder than the people talking, but
Yeah.
damn, could use some good audio equipment, that's for sure. I mean, I think I had a shotgun mic on my camera, but even still, I think that's more for like interview settings, like indoor interview settings. You could probably get away with just a shotgun mic on your DSLR, but outdoors with the wind and the elements, it's a little bit trickier.
Right?
A wee bit trickier.
Doesn't really isolate the audio that you want.
Yeah. But I do remember I was very worried about the like where they were standing in the dialogue.
Yeah.
Because I remember that was a big thing in school, like having your characters like positioned in the way so like the conversation flowed properly, and not have like them like the it was more about, I guess, the framing of the characters and like leaving that space and stuff. So I remember I was very nervous about that.
Yeah, it's tricky for dialogues.
We had too many dialogue exercises that I just was like, oh god, no. No. All right.
That day for night shot.
I think these are all at night. I think these are all at night. All the blacks are crushed. Ooh. Did I do that, or did you add that shot in?
I think you did that one.
Yeah, I think I shot that separately because the pumpkin began to. It wasn't quite rotting, but if you've obviously ever cut a pumpkin, like it loses moisture, so the teeth started curling back in the inside of the pumpkin, and it's very noticeable. But I can also tell in that far away shot, I think you added a glow effect to the pumpkin. To brighten it up a little bit. Yeah,
because the close-up shots had really like did you use a flashlight or
maybe? I couldn't
remember what you used like to light the pumpkin in the close-up shots, so I wanted to get that same effect from afar too. And being that we were trying to like have this be like night shots, I wanted so you could like see it, right?
I think looking at it, I think my phone or something has to be inside. Because like you can kind of see on the pumpkin teeth, there's like the bright it's like
reflection.
A little bit like overexposed a little bit. So
yeah,
there must be a phone inside. Did I shoot that too?
Yeah, you did. I feel like you did that after the fact. Like we did all the acting scenes first, and then I was like, we need some insert shots. Go back and get some shots of the trees.
Yeah. So I think we only took a couple hours when we went out and filmed this. Everyone was really good sports about it.
It's gone.
Run! I'm sorry. I like how I did that beginning tracking shot where I'm just following the two is so awful, and yet when I'm running after her, it's so much better. How mind-boggling is that? Oh, damn. I mean, I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but damn, that was a good shot.
It was a good shot.
And luckily, Kirsten did the makeup on that. We had cut, what was it? Pieces of fabric.
Yeah.
And then we didn't really glue them over Danielle's eyes, but I think we just lightly placed it and then just used the fake blood. Because I think I was actually going through my pictures recently, and I had all these test videos of doing, or test pictures I had sent you of me trying to do it, and I was like, it looks wrong, it looks bad.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, no, it's fine, Kaylee, it's fine. I'm like, it looks so bad. But yeah, not only do our actresses act, they also do makeup and everything else.
They're multi-talented.
Right, so that was super helpful because that turned out really good.
It looks so good.
I don't want to toot my own horn.
Toot it away.
Toot toot. Because you can't even tell, and then like the grass kind of covers it too, like,
right?
Damn.
Like it looks hollow.
Damn,
like it doesn't. You can't even tell that it's a cover on her eyes.
And it's still a good shot. Damn. Sometimes I don't have enough faith in myself. Sometimes I'm like, God, I'm fucking trash, and then I'm like, oh,
no.
You know what? I'm okay.
Hell yeah,
I'm okay.
Right? It's easy to be a like everybody's your own worst critic, right?
Yes, obviously, as I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh. And I'm pretty sure. Yay to our actresses.
Yay.
Hot damn. I don't think there's an end credit scene for this one though.
Hey, Cinema Peeps. Hope you guys enjoyed
Just
our
me.
Halloween short. We had lots
Look at my
of fun
hair. Oh my
together.
god.
Ooh,
Big
so
thanks
red.
to Kristen and Danielle for helping us out. You guys were awesome in this thing. If you
Hell
guys
yeah.
liked the video,
You might get killed. Hot damn. Hot damn.
That was pretty good.
I think that one holds up really well.
It does, yeah.
And even like it's kind of funny. Writing, I think dialogue is really hard.
Yes.
And there's like some points during that where it's like, oh, that's kind of rusty. But like the moments that felt really good because, you know, they're friends in real life. So there's definitely a couple moments where it's like it felt more natural because they were just goofing off.
Yeah.
Because I even remember, like, they were like, how closely do you want to follow? And I was like, as long as, like, you just, like, get to point A to point B, I really don't care. Because I think I just know, like, there's obviously a huge difference between writing something and then, like, having people actually speak it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you realize very quickly.
Sometimes what's written on paper doesn't always come out sounding the way you think it will sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's where, as a director, you kind of have to be like, you kind of have to give your actors that freedom to be like, okay, like, how would you say this? Like, how in a way would you like say that to be, make it more natural?
Yeah.
Natural. Natural. Damn, yeah, I guess we shot quite a bit like at golden hour.
Yeah. Well, I think I wanted to try to learn from Deadly Presence, where I realized just how dark everything was filming, like, with just minimal lighting and stuff like that. Just being that, you know, the camera sensor couldn't pick up a whole lot of detail. So I was like, let's do some day for night shots. And yeah, it worked out pretty
Really,
decently.
they're like night for night shots.
yeah, like evening for, you know, darker. Yeah.
All right. Damn. But yeah, I guess that was a good workaround for our equipment at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be like, oh, well, if we can't do this, let's just shoot a little, try to cram everything in. Damn. Okay. So let's watch A Ghost Story. 'Cause I think that one's the last Halloween short we did. For quite a long time. And of course, every year since then, we've been like, we're going to do another one this year. This is the year.
This
Never
is the year.
do.
And yet we
always
get busy.
Maybe this is the year.
Maybe. I do truly want to make another one again. It's just, you know, obviously if you want it bad enough, you'll make it happen, right?
Correct.
So, well, I do definitely want to do one if you know, the universe allows it and people's schedules, line up. I've got enough people to help out.
This is the year.
You know, we've got enough people to help out. This is the year.
There's the year.
Manifest that shit.
Right? But yeah, this is the last one we did. So let's see. Our stars again.
Our stars, yeah. Kelsey in her recurring role.
Shows how much I remember. Oh, hell yeah.
My Ghostbusters shot.
Ooh. Is that your mom?
Yep.
I can still tell. Do I call 911? Ghostbusters? I call Zena.
I call Zena.
Dude, Zena, there's a ghost in my house.
Huh?
A ghost.
Some toast? Please.
No, a ghost. What do I do?
That's silly. Everybody knows a ghost says boo.
What? Zena! What do I do? And how do you know that?
I asked the internet.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, 100%.
Problem is the salt's in the kitchen, and that thing is in the kitchen, and wait, I might have some Epsom salts in the bathroom. Hold on, stay on the phone.
Damn.
That was such a tight shot to do. I had to like go in my pantry in order to like be able to get that shot.
Damn.
It's empty.
That sucks.
Not helping. Dude, I'm stuck in a bathroom with a freaking...
Oh. That's cool.
bathroom.
Ooh, we like us some hand shots here.
Yes, we do.
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that sucks. Have fun in the afterlife. Good night.
This is your fault. There's no way I'm going to the afterlife. I'm staying here.
Oh man, I'm trying to sleep.
No, I'm staying here and haunting your butt.
Yay!
Yay!
I remember we had a lot of problems with that one.
Yeah, I can't remember. What were the problems again?
Well, I think it was more because we were like, oh, let's do a horror comedy.
Ah, yes.
Because I feel like there was actually another line Xena had when, like just before Kelsey saw the ghost in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she had another line, but I ended up cutting it just because I was like, it doesn't mesh with the next scene with her being asleep.
Mm.
And to make it a little more funnier, I think.
Yeah. I was impressed with my writing in that one for the comedy, and I feel like, you know, comedy is one of our strengths, and it also worked, like you were kind of saying, with Danielle and Kirsten for Jack, being that they're friends.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of like dialogue back and forth was a lot more believable because they're friends, so they can kind of like just naturally play off each other. And that's kind of what I did for this short film was I wrote the dialogue with Kelsey and Xena in mind, knowing how they talk to each other and how like they kind of like, you know, banter back and forth. So that was easier to do, and I think that's what added to the like comedy of it, was knowing that that's how they talk to each other. It made it easier to be believable.
Because, yeah, that one definitely felt more Kelsey and Xena.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to ask of, like, how much did they improv it? But, yeah, I guess if you wrote it more with them in mind, it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, they definitely, like, changed a few things around and made it more, like, well, how it felt. Or if, words, oh my god. they would, like, say it for how it felt more normal to them, right? Like, it felt more like something they would say. But yeah, like, they even said, too, when they read the script, they're like, yeah, you, like, nailed us to a T. Like, this is exactly how we talk to each other.
I mean, all I've been, like, after rewatching all of them, it is interesting to see how far we've gone better.
Yeah.
It also just reminds me of, like, all the hurdles you have in making a film.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Like, I know it's like, oh, just go out and shoot it. It's like, yeah, but depending on your equipment, you know, your lighting gear, sound gear, like, all these things are important to make a film.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think there's, like, one element that's more important than the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you really want to make something good, you have to kind of get creative and kind of always keep in mind, it's like, okay, what is it going to be like for the sound for this? The lighting, how can we work around this and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I know we joked at the beginning this like a lot of cringe. I didn't feel like those were too cringy.
No, yeah, they weren't too cringy. It was just more, it was just kind of like, I guess, editors, like my editor brain started to kick in, or my filmmaker brain kicked in, where I was like, oh, I could have done it this way better, or oh, I should have done it like that, or, you know, looking back and seeing, like, having gained more experience, you're just kind of like, oh, okay, like,
right.
And I see how I could do this better next time.
Right, and I don't think that's a bad thing. That just shows that you are growing and learning.
Yeah.
But I think it's also, as we've just witnessed, it's also good to be like, oh, hey, you know, we did do some really cool stuff. Like, you know, even though, things were against us, we still made some pretty cool shots. And yeah, this is the year we'll make another one. Now, like, watch us, we've been like, we've grown so much, and then we'll do one this year, and it's like, wow, this is garbage. Wow.
What happened?
You guys you say you're good when you're garbage.
Nah. And I mean, like, we've definitely, those aren't the last of the short films that we've done. It's just like we did the 48-hour film challenge short films, which I'm also super proud of. I mean, our the babysitter one's awesome. The Alexa one, I'm really proud of that one. I think we did an excellent job on that.
We should do an episode on that. Maybe later this
year
or something. We'll do one. 48-hour film ones.
That's a good idea. We should. If we did do another one this year, it'll be an improvement, hopefully. But no, it was kind of cool going back and watching some of our
Yeah.
older films that we started off with. And like, I mean, I know we were saying it earlier, but like, yeah, like props to us, pat on the back, being one women crew most of the times, you know.
Yeah.
We did our best to kind of like support each other as much as we could, you know, over text and email. We were kind of like, you know, checking in and like giving each other tips and asking questions and stuff like that. And that is the biggest struggle with, you know, trying to make a film by yourself or, you know, with somebody, but they're not in the same city and you don't have access to them right away, right?
But obviously,
right?
We know that we're just as good apart and even better together.
Hell yeah.
Boom, fist bump.
Cheesy Captain America fist pump.
Yay!
Yeah.
But since Zoom's being a little bish, I think that'll do it for today's episode.
You betcha. Hopefully this episode turns out okay. Bear with us. We're having Zoom and audio difficulties all in one, and we're still trying to get the hang of it. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed taking a little trip down memory lane with us and some of our older projects for the Cinema Gals.
I know I enjoyed it.
Yes.
It was a baller of a time. Baller! I recommend, even after this episode, you should watch the short films. We'll leave links to those in the description. We'll probably leave them at the end card too, maybe, because I think they're fun. They're fun little projects, and yeah, even though there's stuff we could have improved on and do better, I'm still proud of them. I think they're great.
Me too.
So again, thank you to everyone who's ever helped us make short films. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
If you liked us doing this, please leave a comment down below. Please like the video and subscribe for more content. I think if my editing brain's functioning, this will be our last video for a while, or at least for a couple weeks. We got a lot of a couple short films we're gonna try to work on. Plus, we're very busy this month.
Yes.
We are very busy. But we will be back in July, and we're going to start off with a Stranger Things Part 2 recap.
Hell yeah.
So, till I guess July, Cinema Peeps. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Watch all the content.
Yes, watch all that content.
Bye.
Monkey.
Monkey. And slap.